Hi, I'm Professor Doughton, and this is Computer Applications, CAP 101 at Middlesex Community College. Today, we're going to have a series of individual presentations of their research projects on technology that they've been working on throughout this semester. I trust that you will enjoy these student presenters.
My name is Stephanie Martinez, and I'm presenting on the technology of cameras. I'm sure you already all know, but a camera is a box-like device that's for holding film or plate sensitive to light, having an aperture controlled by a shutter that when opened emits light, enabling an object to be focused usually by means of a lens on a film or plate, thereby producing a photographic image. Cameras are made by three basic elements: an optical element, some with chemical elements, and a mechanical element. Collaborating and combining these elements in such a way that they record a crisp, recognizable image make up different cameras. Photography was one of the most important inventions in history. It has truly transformed people on how they think of the world in general. And as you can see, there are plenty of different cameras out in the world. So cameras started in the 1500s and they just kept moving forward. I'm not going to read them all, that's just going to take way too long.
Excuse me, go back to the other slide then.
Go back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one? This one or the one?
Polaroid. Yeah, the Polaroid one.
It's just too much. I'll read like 15 things. It's going to take like 10 minutes. So I just figured.
Well, just summarize what the evolution then.
The evolution? Well, let's start the Well, let's start with the obscure camera, which is one of the big, huge ones, like in the first page I was in. It's pretty much a wooden figure, and from there it just got smaller and smaller and smaller. It went from rolled films into memory cards, and yeah, they got more into precise on how you can kind of like set them up so you can see further images, make them look up close. So there's just more information on them. And the types of camera. There's single-use cameras, point and shoot, which are the most, as you could say, probably ones that people buy often. There's compact lens shutter cameras, Polaroids, bridge cameras, rangefinders, twin lens reflex, single lens reflex, and digital lens reflex. So a single-use camera, the simplest camera out on the market. It contains a roll of color film encased in a recyclable box. It has a single shutter speed and a fixed focus lens. It has built-in flash, and some may even come in water resistant. They price from $3 to $15, so they're the cheapest ones, and most people take them for vacations. I don't know. Just it's less expensive, and if you lose it, you won't be so upset about it. Next is the point and shoot, which is the best-selling camera. They're easy for people who don't really know anything about photography in general, but just want to take a simple picture to memorize stuff. There's autofocus, flash, and a viewfinder. There's no pieces that need to be attached like for the professional cameras. And right on the back is an instant preview so you can see what your picture looks like. Next is the compact lens shutter camera, which comes in 3 different varieties: single focus, dual focus, and zoom. The fixed focus is a focus that at a point that produces a sharp image starting from about 5 feet away and can continue to infinity and beyond. It has infrared autofocus, red eye reduction, and a couple automatic shooting modes. Bridge cameras are the intermediate cameras. It's the gap between the point and shoot and the really complex professional cameras. They have plenty of different lenses you can add on for focus far stuff, focus in close stuff, professional as in watching like sports games and stuff. They also have the red eye reducing flash, but it is limited in range. Next we have the range finders, which are compact, lightweight, used for serious photographers who really like know what they're doing with stuff. They have interchangeable lenses, just like the bridge cameras. They have shutter speeds, lens aperture, the focusing, and the exposure. The only disadvantage I would say about these, it's limited in focal length. They can go from 21 millimeters to 135 millimeters, but the problem with them is they're very expensive. Next, we have the twin lens reflex, which is from probably the 1980s, which are really old. They're a medium format camera with two lenses, one on the bottom, one on the top. The one on the bottom is for shooting purposes, and the one on the top is for the viewfinder. It has a reflex mirror, and the SLR, the single lens reflex camera, has one lens, a viewing and a creating purpose. It's full manual control, has interchangeable lenses, flash, autofocus, different modes, and it's for professional photographers as well. So from the past into now where we are. The past cameras were analog, now we have digital cameras. In the past they had film, now we have memory cards which hold up much more space than film. The past cameras, you weren't able to just plug them into a computer like you can now, so you couldn't edit them on the many programs we have now. They were huge boxes, as you can see. Now they're just getting smaller and smaller. They were inconvenient because you had to set them up. They weren't easy to just put them there and take a picture like you can do now. Now we also have them on phones, and there's even a feature where you can upload them straight to Facebook. And in the future, I believe in the future, cameras are just going to get smaller and smaller, thinner. The memory compatibility is going to be even bigger. I believe that you'll be able to use voice commands. They'll be in everyday products. Like now you can find them on watches and stupid stuff like that, but I believe in the future you'll be able to pretty much find them, even maybe just a chair. I think the battery power is going to be way more, and it was said that even you might be able to use your senses with them, like be able to smell what's actually in the picture and stuff like that. That's it.